Hello class and welcome to our quiz day. Just before we do our quiz, I want you to do a little bit of preparation, folks. I want you to try to prepare for this quiz. So I have 3 examples written down. I know you can't probably read that angle, which is right here. I'm sorry, just let me grab a pencil here. This angle here is 22 degrees, so I just made it bigger so you can read it. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pause the video. I want you to try these 3 examples, okay? And then I'm going to post the answers in a minute or two. And then, actually do them now, and then I'll go to the next page. So pause the video, do these 3 questions, pause. Okay, welcome back, folks. We're now going to take a look at the answers to these quizzes, to these quiz questions. Remember that you want to remember SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so take a look at the first question. Your angle of reference is 22 degrees. The 2 sides that you have are opposite and adjacent, so that's why you're using the tan ratio. Rearrange it, solve, you're going to get x equals 20 centimeters. Second example, angle of reference is 15. The 2 sides you have are hypotenuse and adjacent, so you're going to use the cosine ratio. When you set it up, it's going to be cos of 15 equals 10 divided by x. X is on the bottom, so you do the switch. So if you can, write in switch. Okay? And then you know that it's 10 divided by cos of 15. Plug in your calculator, it's 10.4. Question example C, you've got 11 degrees. Your 2 sides have the opposite and hypotenuse that have information on them or that we need to find. So it's going to be the sine ratio. So it's going to be opposite, which is 2, divided by your hypotenuse, which is x. X is on the bottom, so you do the switch. So x equals 2 divided by sine of 11, gives you 10.5 meters. Example D, it's a tricky one, folks, no angle, so it's using Pythagorean theorem. And be careful here, the hypotenuse is given, because it's the longest side, and you should recognize the hypotenuse after doing a lot of this trig work. So Pythagorean theorem tells you to take the hype side, so 5 squared, subtract your other given side, which is 2 squared, gives you 21. Don't forget to take the square root of it. So your answer is 4.6 centimeters. Now to find some angles, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So you're finding theta. So that becomes your angle of reference. So for 2A, what 2 sides do we have? We have the hypotenuse and the adjacent, so that's the cos of theta. So cos of angle theta, or just cos of theta, equals 5 divided by 8. Remember, to find the angles, you got to use your cos inverse or your inverse buttons. Plug in your calculator, you get 51 degrees. Example B, ladies and gentlemen, we've got theta, and we're taking a look at the opposite side and the hypotenuse side, so that tells us we're using the sine ratio. So sine theta equals 14 divided by 22. Theta equals the sine inverse of that ratio, which gives you 40 degrees. Last one before we get to the word problem. Take a look at theta here, ladies and gentlemen. We have the opposite and the adjacent, which tells us we're using the tan ratio. So tan theta equals 15 over 10. Plug in your to find the angle, you got to do the tan inverse of that ratio. Plug it in, and you're going to get 56 degrees. All right, last question, folks, is question 3. An 8-foot ladder leans against a tree and forms an 83-degree angle with the ground. How high up the tree did the ladder reach? Okay, so this person that chose to use T, you could use X, whatever you wanted to use, H. Let T represent the height of the tree. What 2 sides do we have? Opposite and hypotenuse. So we are going to use the sine ratio. Okay. Please be careful. I know the student gave the answer of 7.94. Be careful though. Imperial has no decimals, so you could say 7 feet 11 inches. Remember, what you do is you take the decimal part and times it by 12 to get the number of inches. So therefore, the ladder reaches 7 feet 11 inches up the tree. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is your homework, which is the trig quiz. I want you to be prepared to do that. If you want, ladies and gentlemen, a couple quick questions to practice, I would say page In your textbook, try page 461, numbers 1 and 2. Give that a try, and then you're going to come in and do your quiz. All right. Have a great day.